Hello everyone, welcome back for another Warframe video. Today I have my Felarx build that I will be showing off, going over the Incarnate evolutions that I chose, why I chose them, and the mods I chose. So let's start with the evolutions. First one, of course, is just applying the Incarnate form. Second one, I went with projectile speed. You've also got minus weapon recoil and aiming while aiming. Both of those are nice, but the projectile speed just seems to work better for me. And then I'll have to put on the galvanized mod for it, so that saves up a mod slot. Evolution 3, I went with reload increases fire rate by plus 10% per shell, resets on reload. This makes the weapon fire extremely fast, and it does carry over for your Incarnate. The only downside is if you're not like in the battle consistently, right? You're gonna slow your kills down quite a bit. You know, once you get re-engaged, but you get back into the battle and you're good to go. This one, the evolved autoloader plus 50% magazine reloads per second when holstered. It can be nice if you're swapping consistently, but when I'm priming with like abilities or companion, I'm not really holstering it, so I don't really get this bonus ever. As for the dual mode chamber, reload toggles the weapon between 100% projectile speed and 4 meter punch through. It can be nice. The only problem I see with it is its consistency, right? You either want both of them at the same time, or it's like, oh, you've got projectile speed this time. It's like, well, I don't need that. I need the punch through right now. Well, I don't got the punch through until I reload again, so. As for Evolution 4, I went with the plus 20% status chance, minus 10% crit chance. This is because of Evolution 5, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But as for the other choices, headshot build plus 50% more Incarnate transmutation charge can be nice, but yeah, I already get it like 1 or 2 shots. Just as long as you're getting headshots, this weapon has enough multi-shot, you'll be fine. Or the plus 10% crit chance, plus 10% status chance. Again, this will work for some people. I'm going for the as low as crit chance possible for Evolution 5, but I have seen this work. It's not as powerful, I would say. Like, even though Evolution 5 is like a 50% chance, it still seems more consistent than this because it's still low stats. As for Evolution 5, of course, went with the Devastating Attrition. 50% chance to deal plus 2,000% damage on non-critical hits, right? So that's why I wanted the crit chance as low as possible. The other options are on punch through 3 enemies, plus 70% ammo efficiency for 20 seconds. That can be extremely helpful, especially if you're going for the high rate of fire version with the crit hybrid build. Gain 50% ammo efficiency while aim gliding and sliding. That one's also can be very nice to have, but it requires you to be aim gliding or sliding constantly, and not really my playstyle for most of the time. As for the mods, we'll get into this, right? So it's a pretty basic setup. I know you might be looking at the thing. It's like 10% crit chance, 10% or 18.2% status chance per projectile. Trust me, priming with sentinels and abilities, you've got enough status on the enemies to activate Galvanized Savvy and have it be efficient, right? So Galvanized Savvy and Galvanized Hell, basic ones, right? Prime Point Blank. I know it seems a little redundant. We got the 2 damage. It's for some reason this works. Atomic Fallout. I went with plus 40% magazine capacity and the radiation, just for the magazine capacity mostly, because you want to get your magazine up a little bit so that you load more rounds in the chamber, so you get more fire rate. Same thing with Seeking Fury, reload speed, so you reload super quick, fire super quick, and then it's also got the punch through, which is extremely nice. Chilling reload for the reload, and then cold plus heat for blast, and then a little bit of extra status. Vigilant armaments for that multi-shot, which is nice. This weapon loves multi-shot, as you see, 10.8. The numbers may seem a little low, but trust me, in action, this is an amazing weapon. I'll go into a mission a little bit and show you just what I mean. As for Rivens, of course, I do have a Riven. Mine has the minus crit chance, damage, and then toxin. There are better rolls, much better rolls, right? I mainly kept this one because of the minus crit chance, right? So we go to configuration A here. You see I'm down to 4.8% crit chance, and that's just so that that plus 2,000% chance can trigger more often. Alright, let's go into mission, and I can show you just what I mean. Alright, so here in the mission, right, got it started, and it's literally, it's already, this is Steel Path, and it's already one-shotting. Right, reload super quick, and then it just goes ham. Keeping the engagement, and it goes crazy, right? These enemies are absolutely nothing to it. Alright, here we are against the Murmur. Different enemy type, got more armor. Get the first kill, right? Reload, and then it's just like enemies go down no problem whatsoever. And then we get the Incarnate form, right? And it's just waves. This Incarnate is probably one of the best ones in the game. This is a weapon that, you know, doesn't matter what the game mode is, how high the levels are, it will get you kills no problem whatsoever. Granted, this weapon is also, it's like, you don't really need the best builds and it'll still work ridiculously well. I've tried using this weapon, no mods in Steel Path, and it still works, so trust me when I say this weapon is probably one of, if not the strongest weapons in the game. Alright, back here in the ship, right? And my final thoughts for this, right? This weapon, like I said, one of the most broken weapons in the game, if not the most broken. Its base form is busted, and its Incarnate form is just all that much stronger. It is definitely a weapon for everyone. Like, everyone should get, you know, at least play with a little bit. If they don't like it, I understand not everyone likes shotguns. Shotguns are my preferred weapon of choice anyways. But putting that aside, it is still like one of the highest DPS weapons in the game without any like additional like augments or Warframe ability enhancements. Like, yeah, Roar, Nourish, you're gonna get that in basically every team comp, so it's like, don't worry about it. That's one reason I don't use faction mods too much anymore, because like every mission I go into, it's like, oh hey, there's Roar, Nourish, whatever, your energy needs are met and everything. But yeah, the test, I would recommend testing this weapon out, trying the different Incarnate Evolution traits, seeing which one you like best. Not everyone will like this build, that's understandable, but this is the build I run. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy. Bye.